All right, guys, if you've been following me for a while or have ordered t-shirts off of the robertfrank615.com apparel store, you will know, if you live in the United States, that I've been sending out sample packets with the t-shirt orders. Charged as fuck, amped as fuck, pumped as fuck, and at one time we also had the ADA BOLIC, which is the vein juice, which we'll be getting into in a little bit. You guys know me, I'm not big on product reviews, but I think it's a public service that I'm doing for you guys, just to let you guys know what I'm taking, because the DMs do not stop. What do I take for this? What does this do? What does that do? And keep in mind, while watching this video, that I'm not a professional in any of this shit. I can't pronounce half of the shit that's on the back of this fucking bottle. Take this product review as a friend giving you advice instead of a professional. I'm probably worse than a GNC employee, but again, keep in mind, this is not a professional review, okay? When figuring out how I was going to make this product review flow so it doesn't get boring and it's easy to follow and everything, I decided that I was going to start out with my pre-workout stack, my pre-workout cocktail that I call it. If you guys watch my Instagram stories, sometimes I'll go over what I'm taking and how I take it. But let's start out with the stimulants, the pre-workouts, the amped as fuck and the charged as fuck. Both are pre-workouts. That's the good thing about Steel, is that they have two different kind of pre-workouts and both come in multiple flavors. So you'll never fucking get bored of something where you take something for a month or two and you're like, yeah, I want to switch it up. You don't need to do that with Steel because, first of all, this shit is more effective than anything that you're going to find in a GNC or a vitamin shop. And it comes with a bunch of different flavors, so there's plenty of options, okay? At the moment, I'm taking amped as fuck, okay? But I do switch in the charged as fuck. Here's the difference with the two. Amped does have the 1,3 in it, okay? So if you guys are subject to drug testing, you're an athlete, you're a cop, you're a fireman, you're whatever, subject to drug testing, I would stay away from amped because it does have the 1,3 in it. Charged pretty much has the same formula in it minus the 1,3. So it definitely does the same shit. Focus, endurance, energy. It's going to put you guys in a fucking zone that it's unreal. It's 30 servings, and you do not need more than one scoop. Fuck all the memes out there, taking 4 scoops of this, 4 scoops of that. Unless you're taking like C4 or something where you need 4 scoops just to feel it. This is definitely a 30 serving tub for both of these, and they both kick ass. Again, I will remind you, amped as fuck does contain the 1,3, so if you are drug tested, stay away from this one, just to be on the safe side, okay? I noticed that the 1,3 makes me sweat a little bit more than the charged, but the best tasting pre-workout that on the Steel line right now, I'm gonna give to the charged as fuck kiwi strawberry. That shit is fucking delicious. So if you're someone that prefers flavor over performance, the kiwi strawberry, you will not be let down. But all the flavors, Steel knocked it out of the fucking park. So amped as fuck, charged as fuck. These are the pre-workouts. Next up in my pre-workout stack, or pre-workout cocktail, is the pumped as fuck. Prior to the pumped as fuck, which is an endo igniter, pump, performance, strength, recovery, all that good shit, was my favorite prior to trying this was the Finaflex Max Pump. You took 4 purple pills and you couldn't fucking move your arms by the end of the workout. This is that and some. Definitely recommend this. This is definitely part of my pre-workout stack. Again, if you watch my Instagrams, you'll know that I take 1 scoop of this under the tongue before I leave the house to go to the gym. So I'm not big on water. I'm not one of these guys that carries around a fucking gallon and can drink a gallon of water a day. To be honest with you guys, I may drink 2 fucking little bottles of water a day. I'm definitely bad with drinking water. I drink plenty of coffee. I drink plenty of iced tea. I drink plenty of fucking Coke Zero. But in terms of water, I do not drink enough. And I'm not one of the guys that can have 3 shaker bottles full of different shit. But pumped as fuck, definitely part of the pre-workout. Be prepared not to be able to move your arms at the end of a workout. It's going to be hard to drink that last sip of water. So pumped as fuck. Comes in a couple different flavors. My personal favorite is the one that I'm holding right now. It's the Passion Pineapple. Shit is good as fuck. All right, next up in the pre-workout cocktail is the ATP Fusion. It's been years since I've taken a creatine product, and when I watched Jason's review on this ATP Fusion, he claimed that there was no water retention involved, which is why it interests me. I'm trying to lean out a little bit right now, guys. If you guys have been following, you'll kind of know what's going on with the path that I'm down right now. I am going to be shooting some videos, and if I'm not going to be able to be fucking massive, I want to try to get as lean as possible, which is why you probably see that I'm starting to lean out a little bit. And I really didn't want the water retention or the fucking bloat that most creatine gives me and gives people. I've only been on this for about a week, and so far I don't notice any water retention, but if I do, I will pull this shit with the quickness, and I'll add this back in later on in the winter when I really don't give a fuck about water retention. Next up on the list, still pre-workout cocktail, is the 19 Nor Andro. I have to be honest with you guys. I can't give you an honest review on this right now because it's only, again, been about a week, and I just came off of a 4-week or 5-week cycle on the one Andro, and we'll get into the Andros in a moment. But what I can tell you about this, and the difference between the one Andro and this 19 Nor Andro is one Andro promoted muscle hardness, this one promotes muscle fullness. Everything else is pretty much the same. They claim that the one Andro is good for libido, but I'm telling you, between the one Andro and this one, I've never been more fucking horny, TMI, in my fucking life. And my fucking dick stays hard. Again, TMI. Sorry, Mom, if you're watching this. But yeah, this shit is no fucking joke. So again, it's only been about a week, but this I take one in the morning on an empty stomach, and I do take one pre-workout. This is the one that I get the most questions about. It's the ADA BOLIC by Steel Supplements. This is what I nicknamed the vein juice. Urban legend has it that there's a video out there somewhere floating around YouTube where Jason's brother Paul took a scoop of this, like, intra-workout, and as he was drinking it, new veins were just fucking popping up throughout his body. I've never seen it, but I've heard from a couple people that it's out there. This shit is no joke. If you're someone who has that one vein going up your fucking bicep, this shit is going to bring 3 friends with that one vein. This is definitely an intra-workout. Just to give you guys a little backtrack a little bit, the Pumped as Fuck, just so you can follow, the Pumped as Fuck is taking 1 scoop under the tongue before I leave the house to go to the gym. Either the Charged as Fuck or the Amped as Fuck is 1 scoop in about 4 ounces of water. I don't put the recommended 8 ounces. I do 4 ounces. And this is sipped on the way to the gym. So this is done by the time I get to the gym. This is what I sip on throughout the workout. It's a little bit thicker than the Charged and the Amped, which goes down like fucking Kool-Aid, and it's delicious. This has a little bit more of a thicker consistency to it, so expect that. I highly recommend the cotton candy flavor, which you can see here if it's focused, I don't know, over the blueberry watermelon. I wasn't a big fan of that, but some people may like blueberry watermelon. When I sent out the sample packets, people were happy with it. I'm more of a cotton candy guy, so that's what I recommend to anybody who's going to get this. This is what makes or breaks the workout. If you told me, Rob, I can only afford 2 of the 5 things that you're taking, it would definitely be the Amped and the ADA. Start with these 2. It will change your fucking life. It will change your fucking workout. You will have so much, like, I can't explain it. You will be in the gym and you're going to fucking look in the mirror and you're going to see like a new vein popping out of your fucking arm or wherever it is, and you're going to be like, holy fucking shit. This stuff is no joke. Intra-workout, ADA BOLIC, it's the real deal. It is expensive. I think it's $59 or $69 on the website. But I'll give you guys a discount code. It's RF10. I'll repeat it again at the end. Save a little bit of cash. This stuff, I hate to repeat myself, but this is 40 servings. Okay, so it's going to last you probably close to 2 months if you're, if you take days off, rest days. It's good shit. So now that we went over my pre-workout cocktail, let's go over the Andros and let's break them down one by one. I told you guys right now that I'm taking the 19 Nor Andro, which this highlights lean muscle mass, muscular fullness, no water retention, non-organ toxic, power, no estrogen conversion, and we'll get into that in a second, anabolism, strength, endurance, and recovery. It's only been about a week. I really don't notice any kind of a difference from the one Andro, but I didn't take a break either, which I probably should have. This is the 19 Nor Andro. This is the one Andro which I have taken for a full 5 weeks. I was taking 2 pills a day, 1 in the morning on an empty stomach, 1 pre-workout. Dan Bilzerian said that all these Andros, and the 4 Andro will include that, are like legal steroids, and he's just waiting for them to get banned. That's why he fucking bought a whole bunch of them. But guys, I mentioned it before. I got a lot of things coming up, and I'm going to be doing a few video shoots coming up over the next few months. And I wanted to be lean, so I'm doing cardio 3 times a day sometimes. My carbohydrates are slim to none. This one Andro, when doing cardio 3 times a day and on such a pretty much caloric deficit, my strength has gone up. My sex drive is through the fucking roof. Again, Mom, if you're listening, cover your ears. Dick stays harder than a roll of quarters, guys. This shit is no joke. I don't know what the fuck is in it. Again, I don't claim to be a chemist. I don't claim to be an expert on any of this shit. But whatever they got in here is fucking working. So this is the one Andro. Strength, keeping the majority of my size. I'd say pretty much 90% of my size. And sex drive. Fucking crazy on this one Andro. The 4 Andro, I cannot give you guys an honest review on yet, but I just watched the video with Jason and Paul, who said that the combination of the 1 Andro and the 4 Andro taken together, Paul put on like, I don't know if it was 15 or 20 pounds in just a couple of weeks. So once I'm able to take this, and once I give a little bit of a break from the 19 Nor Andro, I'm going to go on this strictly. I may even go with a 1 Andro, 4 Andro, just to let you guys know. But the Andros, again, just to tell you guys, you heard it from Dan. If you follow Dan, which 20-something million people do, this shit is legal steroids in a bottle. So I don't know how long, again, this is going to last, how long they're going to be able to put the products out before they start banning certain shit that's in here. But again, order up now while you can, because this shit is no joke. Get into the fat burner, which is the shredded as fuck. And also there's the mental focus pills, which is the focused as fuck. When I was still working and going to work every day, I would pop one of these focused as fuck motherfuckers at like 1 o'clock, like just after I had like my 3rd or 4th meal, whatever, I even forget. I think by 1 o'clock I was already up to my 4th meal. And you got like 4 hours of the day left and you're starting to drag ass a little bit. Most people pop a 5-hour energy or whatever, or fucking no dose or whatever. Focus as fuck is what I would take, and within minutes you were back alert, focused, getting your fucking job done. This stuff is recommended. Even when I don't work, that I don't have a physical job to go to anymore, I'll still take one of these, sometimes before cardio in the afternoon. If I'm doing a 3rd cardio session, which is the middle session would be the afternoon session, I'll pop a focus as fuck. Definitely mental clarity, and it just keeps you in the zone. This is really, really good stuff. And from what I hear, it's comparable to some prescribed medications that for people that have problems focusing. So this is definitely a good product to grab if you are having, just need a little pick-me-up in the middle of the day. But the shredded as fuck is what I take one of every morning on an empty stomach, pre-cardio, pre-fasted cardio. I have a shredded as fuck with a cup of black coffee and my 19 Nor Andro right now. This stuff, get ready to fucking sweat. Like, if I would not recommend taking one of these and then like doing fasted cardio, because what I used to do, I used to go to the gym before work and then go straight to work, shower up and then go. I do not recommend taking this if you're going to go right to work, because you are going to sweat for fucking hours. Let's get into now, and again, it's not really fair for me to do a product review on this rested as fuck, because I've only taken it once. I don't have a problem going to sleep. The minute my fucking head hits the pillow, I'm out. I'm fucking done. Okay? Probably it's because I don't go to bed until I'm extreme, like I'm a zombie walking into bed, and then I just fall right to sleep. But for those of you who have problems sleeping, this rested as fuck, and Jason is actually on record saying that this is his favorite product on the whole Steel Supps line. Not a night goes by without taking rested as fuck. This is to promote REM sleep, helps with fat loss during your sleep, HGH secretion, muscle recovery, mental acuity, and sense of well-being. Here's my experience with the rested as fuck. The one night that I did take it, I took half a scoop per Jason. Don't take a full scoop. Take a half a scoop. If you're a female, take a quarter scoop. Within minutes, first of all, it tastes good as fuck. And for a fruit punch flavor, I was super impressed, because I hate fruit punch. But this tastes really fucking good, and it has like this aftertaste of like, I can't explain it. But this product, I drank it, and probably within 5 minutes, I think it's because I was really fucking tired anyway, I was like hallucinating. I was like, my fucking curtains were dancing, and my fucking calendar on the wall, the fucking, I have a Mets calendar, the guy was swinging the bat, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I dragged my ass right to bed, and I'd like to say that it was probably because I was really super tired, but I'm definitely going to bring this back in, because I want to see if that happens again, because it was pretty fucking cool. But give it a shot. Rested as fuck. Alright, so there you have it, guys. This was my Steel Supplements review. I hope you guys learned something. I'd be more than happy to answer some questions. I'll monitor the comment section and see what questions you guys have. Here's where to go to get the product. Go to steelsupps615.com. I have my own URL. Makes it very simple for you guys. steelsupps615.com, or you can go to steelsuppsusa.com. One of the complaints that I have gotten about Steel is they're a little bit pricey. Their pre-workout, I think, is $49 and $49.99 and $59.99. The ADA BOLIC, I think, is $69.99. Some of their Andros, I think, are up there, closer to $70. What I tell people is, would you rather spend $30 on something and have it not work, or have to take 5 scoops of it just to feel it, and you're done with it in a week or 2 weeks? Or would you rather spend a little bit more money and have a product that actually works, that when you look in the mirror, you're going to know that this shit is fucking working, because you're going to see it working? Use the discount code RF10. RF for Robert Frank 10. They're not big on giving big discounts. 10% is better than no percent. Save the fucking money. If you're buying 3 or 4 things, you're going to end up saving yourself, 20 or 30 bucks. That's shipping right there. That's more than shipping right there. So definitely use the discount code RF10. If you guys have any questions, we are monitoring the Instagram DM. We're monitoring the Facebook private messages. And we scan them more towards Steel Supplements questions. So if you're leaving us a question, make sure in the first couple of words you say that, you mention that it's regarding Steel Supplements. This way the message gets read. I get hundreds of private messages a day, so we try to do our best in answering all of them. But again, the ones that are priority are the ones about the RobertFrank615.com t-shirt store and the Steel Supplements. So if I don't have the answer for you, I'll try to get the answer for you. That's pretty much it, guys. So I hope you guys learned something. If you'd like to share, favorite, if you're not a subscriber yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And again, any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll try to monitor so we get these answered for you. See you guys later. Peace.